Youth. It's an intangible concept sought by many, from witch queens with one too many baths and far too many loyal virgin subjects, old rich real estate tycoons looking to build condos, or child stars looking for the youth that was stripped away from them, all because you wanted to see how Moody's point ended. But what would you do if youth could be reclaimed by its puberty-stricken reins and spit at Father Time, rubbing your working knees with a strut in his wrinkly, bearded face? Well, if you ask me, it sure wouldn't be killing the out-of-place old man at an ecstasy rager who gave me the power of deity defiance in the first place like the Carranger did. I'd do what I always do. Show Nicole my youthful dangle. Speaking of which, her name is Nicole.
His name is James.
And we are mostly Speakin Sentai. It's magic from Cars, and you know it's gonna be told something to us every single episode, a traffic safety advice, and today we were told even if you're in a hurry, make sure to stop before you cross the crosswalk, because someone might have you in their crosshairs with their crossbow, and all of a sudden, you're walking around like a deer in headlights, except that headlight ain't a freaking car. It's a goddamn bolt, an arrow style, lodged deep inside your organs, your non-essentials, or possibly your friggin' soul.
Hopefully.
Oh, Nicole, you're the sad one this week.
I'm
Is that
always the sad one.
Oh, and speaking of sadness, my co-host reeks of it. My beautiful queen.
No, like I always make jokes like that because it's funny.
Oh, yes. What else is funny is speaking at a higher volume. I haven't done that in so long of on podcast. Tell someone, speak up, chip, chip. Chip, chip. Speaking of people doing things out of the norm.
Yeah.
Frank got out from his cupboard. That's normal. And the normal thing he does these days is around 1, 2 o'clock, he'll get out of his cupboard from sleeping to go to another nap inside the closet. But he kind of peeked his head towards the bathroom, and Nicole, while we were eating, said, I got this. And I was like, what? And you go, I'm going to pick him up and put him in the litter box so he gets in there easier. And I'm like, he just wants to go in the closet. And then like 5 seconds later, I hear Frank clawing out of the litter box and you saying, I was just trying to help you out. I'm sorry you didn't have to poop. And Nicole just threw Frank in the litter box.
That's not like a weird thing. We do that.
Yeah, but at this time of day, it's
to help
weird.
him out because he can't, or just like refuses to fully go in the litter box.
He's been doing a little bit better since we took out the lining.
Yeah.
But this is what I do. I wait for him to walk into the bathroom. You just threw a kitten in a litter box.
Yeah.
So
I'm basically a fucking monster.
No, what I was going to say is you basically Michael Jordan because you landed him right in there.
Yeah.
You swish, nothing but net.
I dribbled him like a basketball and then threw him into the litter box.
Every time he kept...
Which has a basketball net or hoop like above it.
And it's made out of cardboard to make sure he goes all the way back there.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
That's the backboard.
There was a backboard. A back cardboard. Oh, my God.
There is one.
Every time you dribble, he goes, ow, my hips. Ow, my knees, ow, my back paws, my arthritis. And then you every time you're just grinning because you're like, his arthritis is so cute. Guys, draw that up. Nicole dribbling our cat. Gremlin style.
You want to know a funny story that James did?
Yes, please.
I was working on sculpting a cute cat that looks like a dinosaur. And I was like, oh man, this kind of looks like a pig. I was like, I hope it's just because of the color of the clay and whatever. Then I like kept messing around with it, kept working on it. And
like
then like
2 hours
several
later,
hours later, James just goes, oh, that's a cute pig. And I'm like, fuck you. I told you it's not a pig, you asshole.
But I forgot you told me that, so it must have just been in my subconscious. And
so that's just been like a joke that we've both been making.
Yeah, so whenever she does something new with art, I'm like, oh man, that's a cute pig.
Yeah. Or to Frank, because he is a cute pig.
Yeah, he's just covered in freaking crusty food.
He's a little piglet.
He truly constantly has food in his eyebrows, sometimes on his ear somehow, in his like tear ducts practically.
Those are boogers.
No, I'm talking about when it's food. Because he has a gecko friend who will lick its eyes. So Frank's been trying to do that. And he's like, well, if I have food around my eyes, I'll just have little snacks here and there.
I'm sorry, where'd he meet this gecko friend?
A pet shop.
How did he get there? Did you take him?
Yeah, him and I go for walks before all this pandemic thing happened. Now he's terrified to go outside even more so.
Yeah.
He'd just be like screaming until we got inside. He'd go, ah. And then once we get to the pet stop.
That's pretty accurate.
To the pet shop. He's like, oh man, I'm going to see a lizard today. I'm going to see a bird. You better believe a crocodile. But once we get to the gecko, he's like,
crocodile?
Yeah, you can get little crocodiles at exotic pet stores.
Okay.
For real, the one I showed you near my old house in Grand Rapids.
In Michigan, not here.
Yeah, in Grand Rapids. There was a pet store there that had a back section where you could get crocodiles, like little crocodiles. And snakes. It was the reptile exhibit practically. Oh, wait. No, this was just a zoo I'm thinking of. I'm kidding. It's not.
Yeah.
Hoo-yah, hoo-yah. One time for Boy Scouts.
I seriously want a pet possum so bad.
No, Frank will get eaten by it.
Well, I mean, not like now, but just like in the future.
We're always going to have Frank.
No, well, that's not. Okay.
What do you mean? Are you going to kick him out of our home?
Yeah.
Okay. Because that's the only plausible reason I could see for Frank not being here.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if in the future it would be like a bigger place and there would be enough room for both of them.
So Frank gets the upstairs so he can look down on the world.
Yeah, and the possum gets the yard.
He can do big sniffs of the spring air when it comes in through the window. Because that's what he does. Yeah,
I took him outside like 2 days ago. And he was just like stood out there and sniffed the air and was like, nah, it's too windy, and went back inside.
During the summertime when he'll get up on the bed, our bed is right next to a window and it's like right with the windowsill. He'll just sit in the sunbeam and sniff into the air as the breeze comes in. It's so adorable. He must smell like the bread across the street, the bakery.
He's gotta.
It's the same exact smell he does when we have ranch around. It is. Bread and ranch is kind of the same.
Yeah.
A breadstick you dip into ranch, eat it up.
Yeah, so it's the same.
Okay, Little Caesars of America, if you are listening, please, cheese-filled breadsticks in Chicago. Why don't you have them?
God, I want more pizza. We just had pizza for lunch, and I want pizza again.
I've been so hungry lately. I'm trying to slim down a little bit. I think I'm going to do another nude video to promote the album because for some reason on Facebook, that's the only way I can get friends and family to watch my music.
I mean, you also just like being nude.
I don't, though.
Yeah, you
Not
do.
Not filmed. If I have to edit it, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, yeah, I just put, you'll notice when I do nude videos, I kind of go up into my like hips a little bit. So, or I guess like more waistline so I don't have to see that.
What?
So I don't have to see my stomach. Like, I'll blur that out.
Oh, okay.
Did I not say the pixelate blur?
No.
Oh, okay. Hey, guys, you let me know in the edit, James. Oh, yeah, this is James from the edit. He said it. Hey, this is James from the edit. You didn't said it.
Let you know what? Oh, that I'm a lying bitch?
Oh, I didn't say it.
Are you saying that I'm lying?
I didn't say it, guys. Not me. I wasn't mouthing it this entire time.
Are you saying that I'm lying?
Just saying, Nicole,
Why would I lie about that?
Nicole, I can't even fake say it. That you're a lying B word. B-I-T-C-H. A-B-C.
But you can spell it.
B-I-T-C-H. Eyes on me. Yeah, you lying. Nicole's going to get some kisses. Where are we at? 12, 13? Nikki Jaker, I can't see from this angle.
Good.
All right, I think it's 13. I want to start this episode off the right way, the only way we can. We have started playing Animal Crossing, and this is my first time.
Yeah,
It's
I got
New
James
Horizon.
addicted to it.
It's so fun. However, one of the things, because we share an island, I am not sure, and I would like Nicole to let the audience know, but more specifically me, what do you see for our island?
Why?
What do you
don't
want?
give a fuck. You're just like, I just want to pay off my house and get it as the biggest you can get it. That's all I give a fuck about. James is like, you know what they say about big houses.
Lots of space
Lots
to
of
not push
debt.
it. Oh, no, I'm getting rid of all my debt.
Yeah.
No, but that's the video game in me. It's like, oh, okay, I unlocked this new weapon in Ratchet and Clank. I need to sit in the same spot, reloading the level over and over again because it has the most enemies.
That's why I said that you would probably really like this game, is because you said you love grinding, and that's literally like that. That's the game.
Yeah, call me Rodney Mullen because I love grinding.
Yeah.
He's a skateboarder, guys. They grind. Call me my friend Demonic because I love grinding. He's always grinding up weed.
But I'm technically player one. So the reason that this like works out so well is because I really care about all the stories and the people and stuff. And James doesn't. So I get to do all the like cute things and like interacting and stuff. And James is just like, nah, I just want to go catch these fucking bugs and sell them.
I see our island. I see my house and I say, bigger. And then they make it bigger and I'm like, no. Bigger. And then finally, hopefully, Tom Nook will satiate me until a new update and then I can get even bigger. Can you get a 2-story house?
Yes.
Oh my God, guys. Your boy's island, specifically the little crest of where the water meets a waterfall, is going to be looking muy caliente.
Yeah, dude. We need to get, I just don't know what, I don't know. I mean, I'm setting it up how I want to. I don't really know what I want, though.
You're not, do other people visualize, oh my God, this is how everything's going to be laid out, do you think? Because I've seen your town in other Animal Crossings and they look amazing. You don't pre-think all of that out before you get going?
You don't get to do that.
Oh.
This is a first game where you get to choose where your villagers' houses go.
Oh. I want it like the other kind.
What?
I just want it put where it belongs.
Okay, well, I don't. You get to choose where, you even get to choose where the fucking museum goes. You get to choose where the shop goes. You can, at some point, like, build stairs and stuff to the upper, so you don't have to use ladders, but I don't know when you unlock that.
Can you build roads?
Yeah, like, you can make, I don't know how it works. I don't know if people just, like, get patterns to lay that look like paths to put on the ground, or if you actually get that later on.
Can we do cobblestone?
Sure.
Okay, guys, let us know when we get cobblestone.
But I mean, I told you I'm trying to make it like a little town. Like I'm trying to make streets.
Yeah.
But I kind of ran out of space, so that's why I put those other 2 villagers across the river, because I was just like starting another area.
We should, for our $10 patrons, just say like, hey guys, here's our Animal Crossing code. If you want to come to our town sometime, just let us know.
Well, yeah, I mean, we could live stream and do that.
That's got to be one of our live streams.
Yeah.
Like our $10 patrons will...
Do any of our $10 patrons have that?
Zawada does. Zawada does.
Yeah,
So maybe, that'll be a norm stream.
Yeah.
But our $10 patrons right now will be able to enjoy next week more details in our Patreon. Us playing Wii Sports. We can't go outside to play basketball or baseball or basketball. So we're going to be doing it in the apartment on the Wii.
We want to if we could.
Baseball's fun, though, if we had a group of friends who wanted to.
Sure.
The crack of the bat.
If you say so.
So, yeah, I guess your answer is you don't know. You just go as you go.
Like you could never put stuff like furniture outside before.
Oh man, Nicole, you must be a goose in heaven.
Yeah, so like when you're like, oh, how do you... It's like, I don't know because this has never been a possibility before.
Man, they're endless.
Yeah.
We got a little bonfire on the beach going. Nicole put a grill out there. I put an acoustic guitar. Mm-hmm. So our friend Brandon Maui can come strum on it.
Or I can.
Whoa, you know how to noodle?
A little bit.
Yeah, you learned from Pop Evil.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I thought you did.
No.
Oh, then who was your guitar teacher?
One of the music teachers.
Oh, he just came in one day.
Yeah.
I thought that dude was a teacher. That's how he is every day, showing off his stomach.
No.
Hey, guys, check out Pop Evil, Muskegon's own.
Yup.
The most famous people to come out of that place. Or besides Iggy Pop, I guess he technically is from Muskegon. Gigi Allin, one of his addresses was there.
I don't know any famous people that were from Muskegon.
I think that's it. Unless Hackley counts. He's kind of famous for wood. But Nicole?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk any more about crossing of animals?
I don't think so.
Okay. An update on last week. I'm doing better, but that entire week made me exhausted. So I'm very out of energy.
Yeah, I've been feeling like shit. And then I was like, I think it's because we fall asleep with the TV on. And so, yeah, we're going to stop doing that. And I already feel a lot better.
Yeah, Nicole, right when we get into bed last night, I knew she was going to be playing these podcasts. And then she's like, is this one fine? And it's just a guy going like, hey, guys, it's me. And I'm whispering right into your face. And I'm like, oh, no, Nicole. One, it's creepy. Two, ASMR stuff is sort of sexual, and I'm about to masturbate. So I don't want that to be leaking in. So then she just found someone telling bedtime stories. Mm-hmm. Who's just like talking quiet, like softly.
Yeah, she said she was like a teacher of like meditation or something.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
That did give me an idea for talking about Beyblade, but I was like, no, that's too like a before bedtime way to relax how I do it, which is like working someone.
Jerking off.
Yes, working through, like quietly, softly working someone through masturbation.
I want to leave.
Wait, a relationship?
This room.
Okay, thank God. Oh, I would have been devastated. No, but not now. I'm not going to do that. For talking about Beyblade, you have no input on that show. Ooh, yeah. Even though you do help write it. You do some punch up here and there. Mm-hmm. Well, you punch down at my likes and interests.
Wow.
She says Beyblade sucks. And yes, it kind of does. But the concept of them in general is really rad.
So you agree?
The show and the games, like everything around Beyblade sucks besides the actual let it rip in real life Beyblades. Those are dope.
So like the franchise.
Yeah, the franchise. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
McDonald's style.
So you just
franchise.
No, so you don't like Beyblades. You just like spinning tops.
But specifically Beyblade because they're the most quality and the coolest.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you just like hamburgers. And I'm like, no, man. I like Burger King. I'm not going to eat a hamburger from anywhere else.
Yeah.
Nicole loves Burger King. She wishes she still worked there. Corporate, though. She just rolled a big ol' eye at her. So, Nicole, what episode did we watch today of Carranger?
Episode 38. Back all right? Imo-Youkan Life.
Yeah. Oh, man, it's like that cab life, but instead you're working at a bakery just pounding down sweets.
But I thought they just made Imo-Youkan.
Do they?
Yeah.
No, because I've seen in previous episodes, I've seen like cream puffs and stuff.
Then why does he say, I wish I would have been a bakery chef?
Because I think he wants like wedding cakes.
Yeah.
Instead of, but also that just, maybe it's lost in translation, but that doesn't really make sense. He could be baking unless he just wanted to be a Jacques guy from
like
Nailed
that's
It.
their specialty.
Yeah, instead of this sweet potato block.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's made out of.
I have no idea.
I've looked it up so many times, and I think it's sweet
So then
potatoes
that's on you.
and sugar, maybe a little yeast in
That
the
sounds
dough.
not good.
Do you want me to look it up again?
I really don't care.
Well, start talking about what do you think of the episode? Give a little summary.
It's not as creepy as I remember it being. It just kind of doesn't make sense at the end that he basically everyone just acts like the whole episode just didn't happen. He turns into a 20-year-old and tries to, I don't want to say falls in love with Yoko, but is into her.
Oh, yeah.
And then when he gets turned back into an old man, he's just like in love with his wife again.
Sometimes even after 50 years, the relationship has to be tested and worked through things to know that, hey, I still am in love with you.
And when he's a young man, he talks about how he wants to be a bakery chef. But then when he turns back to his normal age, he's just like, yeah, let's make Imo-Youkan forever.
Well, yeah, because he realizes it's the bond he has with his wife. Like, that's the thing they get to do together, which that brings me into one of my notes. What is our Imo-Youkan, if I'm pronouncing that? Imo-Youkan.
Pretty sure you're butchering that.
Let me,
Pretty sure we both are.
Youkan. No, like the I is E sound, M-O is Mo, then Yo, then Kan. Imo-Youkan. Imo-Youkan. Emo, but it does have a dash in it. Youkan.
One more time?
Imo-Youkan.
One more time.
Imo-Youkan. Oh, shoot, I flubbed it. Imo-Youkan.
What was your question?
What's ours? Like, what's the thing that holds our bond together?
This podcast.
Making goofs? That's what I put down? Our G.G. Allin coloring book? That's something we made together.
Yeah, but not for 50 years.
We should be making those for 50 years. We're just waiting. Please, Merle Allin, die already.
Oh my God.
So no one owns copyright on any G.G. Allin material. I'm kidding, guys. I'm Merle Allin. I hope you're doing well.
I don't know. I get the impression that he doesn't give a fuck.
About, like, what do you mean?
About people making G.G. Allin fan art stuff.
He used to. He used to. Like, there was one of those comic books. The Nicole works at a comic book store, so sometimes these self-published things will come in, and sometimes they'll be G.G. Allin related, and I'll just buy them. And one of them was a guy who was working on a book about G.G. Allin, and then interviewed all these people with Merle Allin. People from G.G. Allin's life, and then Merle Allin just said, screw off, kick rocks. So he's like, well, what? I spent all of this time working on this, so then made a comic about going to all these interviews instead of a book about G.G. Allin.
Well, that seems like case specific.
Maybe he also explained in the comic other people doing that. Also, I own I own a biography about G.G. Allin. I don't know where it is. I completely forgot about that. I used to be really into G.G. Allin because you got that for me, and it was supposed to come with or was that the fan fiction thing?
Are you talking about the J Retard documentary?
No, one was supposed to come with a soundtrack for the book, but you were like, oh, it did. They said it wouldn't come with that. Are you okay with it? This was from years ago.
I don't remember.
I'm gonna have to find this book. That's insane but there's also a fan fiction book about just G.G. Allin. It's just an anthology of short stories written by people, fan fiction of G.G. Allin. Dude's insane. But yeah, also it could be the child that we had, which is why we moved to Chicago, and then you had the child. None of our family ever comes to see us, so they don't see him running around.
Frank
isn't of our flesh and blood.
Upside down man,
yep. And actually, that does line up. We've been here about 6 years, so he could have been 3 years old, died 3 years ago.
Yep.
Oh, man. Upside down man, why don't you remember us? We're your papa and mama.
Yikes.
There was, okay. So the episode starts out with Yoko saying, hey guys, I'm going to be leaving the Carranger soon. So like, I don't even care what you guys are talking about right now, because in my horoscope today, it says I'm going to meet the man of my dreams and my destiny. So
Yeah.
I pulled up our horoscopes today, and then I'm going to read them. Also, quick thing, Imo-Youkan is a potato, and yokan, emo is potato, and yokan is a type of Japanese confection. So yeah, it's sweet potato stuff, and it's gelatinous. But let's look at Capricorn. That's Nicole. Do you want to know your thing? And this website has so many ads. Okay, today, for April 22nd, you could encounter a work colleague and suddenly feel an unexpected romantic attraction, Capricorn. This could catch you off guard because you never before thought about this person in that way. Before jumping in with both feet, give yourself some time to come down. You're feeling especially sensual today, so this might well pass by tomorrow. Stay grounded for now. If the attraction is still there in a few days, think about it. So you are confused about your relationship. This is horoscope.com. How do you feel about that?
Well, I feel like someone needs to send them a memo about the current situation, which is no one is going outside.
Zoom meeting.
So I will not unexpectedly run into literally anyone.
It could be, I don't know, someone hits you up on FaceTime. Oh my God. Okay. Nicole, you want to put headphones on so you don't hear this? Guys, what I'm going to do is, because technically Nicole and I work together, I'm going to unexpectedly just like run into her, and she'll be like, oh my God, I've never thought about him in this way, of someone just running into me unexpectedly. And then you're feeling sensual. That's the part where I had to clarify that this is horoscope.com, because it sounds bad. Like it sounds like I found this from a smutty website.
I mean, it doesn't, but okay.
I was afraid, you guys, because everyone loves to just pick on James when he Googles something on a podcast. So me,
as they should.
I'm a Libra. Today, someone at your workplace. Oh my God. Horoscope.com. Shut the fuck up. Oh my God. Wait, holy shit.
Is it the same? Are you just reading the same one and you thought it was yours?
No, Nicole. Someone at your workplace could suddenly find you very attractive and make no secret of it today. You unexpectedly ran into me and now all of a sudden find me sensual. How you respond, of course, is up to you. But if you don't reciprocate, another ad popped up. If you don't reciprocate this person's feeling, don't respond positively simply because you're flattered. This could cause trouble for you down the line, particularly if this person is a person of authority. Hold out for the right person. Revive your love. Make this the year your love grows with a psychic love reading. Nicole, read my love psychically right now. What do you feel when you psychically read me for love?
I'm just getting static.
Oh, you're so hurtful. You're supposed to unexpectedly bump into me and feel sensual
maybe
towards
they're
me.
considering our workplace the apartment.
Yeah. I'm going to bump into you, and then I am flattered
but
for one, Nicole.
But it has to be accidental.
Okay.
It can't be intentional.
Can I make it accidental?
That doesn't make any sense.
God, I hope I choke on something that I eat. So then,
Please
Nicole.
don't.
Nicole's like, I need to help Jampy. And then you puh. That's our meet cute for today. It's unexpected. And then we fall in love and you kiss the tofu out of my mouth that's in my throat.
That makes me want to barf.
Ooh, don't barf in my mouth. It'll just overflow because my throat is clogged. That's all my notes. I keyed. What you got for me, Nicole? She's looking at them notes, checking it twice. Gonna find out which is naughty or
Signal
right.
Man got turned into a kid,
He's so cute.
which was fun.
Oh, and he couldn't reach the pedals on his Sirender.
Which did not stop him from beating the shit out of the Bozak.
Yeah. You don't need pedals, guys.
You don't need them.
Man, he was adorable. And he said he got turned small, and then a fight broke out, and he was like, hey, even if I'm a little guy, I might as well fight. And then
Well, at first, it started from, like, the camera was pointed at the ground and then, like, panned up. But when it was pointed at the ground, it was just a whistle. And I was like, did he get turned into a whistle?
Nicole, what inanimate object would you want to get turned into if you had to?
I don't know, a blanket.
Oh, I'd be a sprinkler because dogs would try and bite at me and because I'm squirting out water and they go, and I just get to giggle all day.
Yeah. You're so weird.
What kind of blanket? You said blanket, right?
Yeah.
A throw blanket?
Like a comfy one.
Like your rustic one?
Yeah.
Oh my God. If you could be that blanket, if you had, Wonder Twin powers.
Or could I just like be a blanket that same dog sleeps on?
Okay. You'd be so wet though.
But I'd get so many snuggles.
But what I was going to say is you could be your blanket and then Frank and I cuddle up with you.
Mm.
Like if you had Wonder Twin powers.
But I thought in this
blanket.
situation you were a sprinkler.
Oh, no. We can be either or. Actually, Wonder Twin powers, one's an animal and then one's water.
Yeah.
So it was almost that. Could the blanket be made out of a big old dead bear?
No.
Because then it fits Wonder Twin powers. Oh my God, Nicole, we're like twinsies.
Okay.
A lot of people are probably like, oh, I'm surprised James didn't say something gross and foul of what inanimate object he'd want. Well, guess what, guys? I'm never going to be a broom. Them's too gross and foul. Because brooms are gross. They're swooping up dust. If you could be a dust bunny, what shape would you be? What's your next?
Fuck up. What are you even saying anymore?
That used to be the show. Is we'd have guests on and I'd ask them, "Hey man, if you could be a Japanese confection, what would you be?" And then they'd be like, "Can I please have time to Google?" And I say, "I'll edit out the silence."
God. Let me see what else is on my notes.
So quiet.
Hi.
What?
I'm going to throw this notepad at you.
Yeah, and I'll catch it real nice.
You bitch.
That's why I'm going to beat you in Wii Sports, because I'm good at catching. I'm just so good at it. You're the pitcher, I'm the catcher. We all know that.
So he just leaves his wife of 50 years.
Maybe the kids finally moved out of the house.
So
He's like, there's no reason for us to be together anymore.
okay, but also with him wanting to still make Imo-Youkan, before any of this even happened, he wanted to retire.
Yeah, because I believe it's because he thought, hey, my time is done. I would like to do something else, but I'm already pigeonholed into this thing.
Yeah, I don't buy it.
Okay. Well, hey, I'll call you in 50 years when you are just writing pigeonholed into Derms Clermont novels.
Jesus.
I've passed away.
Kill me.
And they're not even graphic novels. They are just novels.
They're not, though.
What?
Graphic novels.
They're novels with graphics. Okay, let me be
I describe
novel
it more
with it.
as like a picture book.
Jinx.
Fucking eat a dick.
Oh, yes, please. If it's yours, I'll take anything I can get. We unexpectedly bumped into each other and we're sensual.
Our penises bumped into each other.
Do you want me to be like, No, I won't say that on the podcast.
Okay, thank you.
It's something that it's something.
You're gonna say it anyway, so
okay. There was no, never mind. Because then there's a position of it.
What? No.
There's a part of it that involves like it's me masturbating, but
obviously
it has to involve
literally
you
everything does.
also being sexy.
Okay, cool.
you just had a penis. And I'd be like, that might be cool. Like if Nicole had a penis, yeah, why not?
You know they make those, right?
No, but like from your area, there's also a penis. Like a real one.
Yeah.
It's floppy and ding dong like.
So you just like it flaccid.
Yeah, guys, give me a flaccid one. Thumb it on in there. In my mouth. In my orifice. What's the greatest orifice?
You know what daddy like.
Yeah.
Flaccid.
just wagging in the wind. A forceful wind, too. Yeah. Guys, it's like a flagpole. If the flagpole was made out of rubber, that is.
If the flagpole was a flag?
We both went different ways with that joke. But they know what I meant. The flagpole flaps with the flag on it.
The flag.
Yeah, like a flagpole
The part
in the
of
wind.
a flagpole that isn't a pole.
Yeah.
Cool.
What if pole dancers had to, instead of, a pole, it was kind of made out of like taffy. So it was like all rubbery and that's like a flaccid pole.
Just a giant dildo.
Yeah. But not a hard one.
Floppy one.
One of those. But floppy dildos, are those still good, guys? Let me know.
I mean, they still make them. So.
But I'm talking about like real floppy. You know that sexual aid device I have?
For
like that
people,
floppy.
For people like you that likes it flaccid, yeah.
Guys, just please, dragon dildos, you gotta make a floppy dragon dildo.
Well, I mean, they make fake boy parts for people who are like transitioning.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, it does exist. It's
Okay.
just not typically used for sex.
Oh, yeah, to make people feel confident in their own body.
Yeah.
Which is, hey, 2 thumbs up. But guys, we gotta get a floppy dildo for me. Just so then I can look like I have 2 penises.
Just get a flag and shove it up there.
An American flag, yeah. You don't want it
Okay.
touching the ground. Well, it's gonna be touching my mound, my pubis mound, that is. Hey!
What?
Yeah, a pubis mound is like your pelvis
Your
area.
butthole?
What? No. What? No, the pubis mound is this area. I'm smacking it right now.
Are you gonna shove it up your pubis?
No, I'm putting it in my pants.
Okay.
I guess you could shove it up into if I had a thick enough bush, you shove it in the bush.
Just braid it in there.
Oh, yeah. And then
What is happening?
it's that 40-minute mark, baby.
Oh.
Wait, what time are
get
we?
Me out of
shoot,
here.
we do need to get out of here, Nicole. So the Bozak have this cream made from the stars by exhaust that makes people young. And when it gets squirted on the Bozak's 12 guy,
Yeah.
it goes back into the box that it was.
Yeah, that was pretty cute.
And funny
Sure.
and whimsical.
I'm I don't know, not bummed, but why didn't they show a scene of exhaust being not again?
I think he's been doing that in the beginning.
Oh, okay.
At least in the couple episodes, it seems like,
Because
because
then
he
it's
shook it.
oh no, what's he gonna do next episode?
No, we just know he's going to do something
Yeah.
next episode.
Why does he use the Bozak?
Because the Bozak are there.
Why doesn't he just do it himself?
He should. Maybe because he's more of a spectral form, he doesn't have enough power. Kind of like Freddy Krueger in the second Freddy Krueger movie.
Which I've never seen.
He has to go into another person's body because that's the only person who remembers
So he's
Freddy.
a ghost.
Yeah. And he manipulates this boy into killing for him.
Why does it Freggy Krueger, Freggy Krueggy just possess people and then just kill himself?
Why doesn't
And just do that a bunch?
Why doesn't he do this? Possess a marketing campaign,
Yeah.
a marketing an aid agent. Oh my god,
Freggy Krueggy.
an ad agency, and then all of a sudden billboards everywhere.
For
Freddy. It's just Freddy Krueger. So throughout the entire world, or pop-up ads. Holy shit, Freddy
because
Krueger.
they have to believe in him or whatever, right?
Freggy Krueger in the
See, I
digital
thought they
age.
were just gonna be billboards that said "kill yourself."
That's gotta be the name of the episode. Billboards that say kill yourself.
Not Freggy Krueggy.
Oh yes, Freggy Krueggy. That Freggy.
That old rascal.
Freggy Krueggy is if you dressed a corgi up as Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, I'm like that absolutely exists.
Oh, yes. There's probably drawings of it too. Bric-a-Brac's corgi has probably been dressed up as him.
Maybe.
For Halloween. That guy's a little scamp.
Yeah.
That's the best part about going into that store.
Yeah.
It's not all the cool shit they have. It's that one dog.
I wish Chicago Comics had a dog.
Well, you can't. Raphael's allergic to him.
I don't think he is.
He says that so you guys don't get one. But I've rubbed a dog in his face. And
it's like we have a backyard.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Maybe it's because of the people above. Maybe they're not allowed to have a dog.
I think it's just too much work.
Yeah. It also would suck if someone is allergic because of listening to Never Not Funny. I understand the inconveniences of that.
Yeah.
But Nicole, what you got to plug, my queen?
darlinghomebody.com for cool stuff. Darling Homebody on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, and Facebook. Patreon.com/darlinghomebody for cute stickers.
Chia! And if they wanted to hear your voice a couple more times a month, where would they go?
Patreon.com/something.
MLM Pod.
To sign up for our Patreon to get 4 extra episodes a month.
Or just a podcast every single Friday in case there is a 5th Friday in a month. It happens. I think it happens in May.
Oh, is that a thing we're doing?
Yeah. Just every single Friday we put out a new ep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, baby. They get their money's worth. Arf, arf. Because sometimes there might only be 3 in one month.
Oh, okay.
I guess we could just release 2 on one Friday.
Okay.
But this is just easier to do. However, on top of that, go over to mlmpod.com/MLM go over to mlmpod.com. That's what I said, right?
Mm-hmm.
And find out information about my other podcasts, such as This Movie's Gay, What the Hell Mouth, and Hit It and Crit It. Also, guys, May 1st, next Friday, my album is coming out. It should be available for pre-order right now on Amazon. I'm sorry, Nicole, and Google Play. So it's only $4.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
You know?
I guess I think there was an option that I could have checked not to put it on Amazon, but go there. It'll also be on Spotify, Apple Music, all the places where you can stream or to purchase. Please do it. $4, 8 songs. That's what you get, baby. Hey! And then, guys, if you want to go over to patreon.com/MLM pod, if you do the $10 and above tier, you'll get these awesome shout outs that you get in every single week now. And we gon' get it now to begin with. Nicole, I apologize that this is going to be like 5 minutes.
Freggy Krueggy.
Oh yeah, hit people guy. That's where we're starting, aka Steve F. As the most giving man in the world, you better believe he was quick to action when news broke of youth folks. How will these newly aged regressed citizens keep their jobs with laws against kids commanding construction cranes? How will they get that $5 high fee without a driver's ID? And how the heck will they visit Nickelodeon.com without parental supervision? With Steve's new charity, that is, the Newly Babied Foundation. His organization will set up anyone suffering from cream lapse with YouTube Kids channels to still generate an income while skirting child labor laws, a personal adult to vouch for your age and inform you that you no longer need to take those men's health vitamins because you a kid. Plus, they'll provide you with daily lunches of chalky milk chicky nugs. He's doing God's work here on Earth. Next up, Eric Berry of Ranger Command Power Hour, the rightful Red Racer, but he doesn't want to be a bother and mix things up as the Carranger are finding their footing. He truly has a gracious heart as he watches his team succeed with glee from the shadows. But wait, Oh no, he got covered in the youthful glow of the rejuvenation cream, so he's watching from the playpen this weekend. Baby Rangers, crawling into action when the kitten's in danger. Baby Rangers, they can save the day but never talk to strangers. Baby Rangers, Zordon went to children cause he killed all the teenagers. Baby Rangers, yeah. Next up, C. As the biggest Carranger fan, she's up to date on all Gekiso news. So when she read today's car constellation horoscope, as she does every day, you could believe her shock and excitement to find out a Ranger marriage is foreseen in the stars. Screw the embroiled threading of the Bozok's turmoil spreading, cause it's time to plan a royal wedding. It'll be like Meghan and Harry, Mardi Gras, and WrestleMania weekend all rolled up into one, because it's going to be a can't miss televised event taking place over the course of many, many days. I hope it's the blue racer getting wife to that princess, cause he's such a sweet boy. And last but certainly not least, Alex Z, aka the Waz. You thought Corona was a tricky obstacle for our newly appointed Pegasus auto manager to maneuver? Well, that ain't nothing compared to her workforce contracting a cream condition causing an age atavism, aka for the layman, her entire staff is freaking children now. She'll be breaking child labor laws while thinking just last week she was worried about stacking lunches. Now she's packing lunches. Oh boy, I'll bet she'll be visiting Steve F for some apple slices soon. Guys, thank you so much for listening, and thank you to the Tokusatsu Network. Go to tokusatsunetwork.com. We are proud podcast partners of for all your tokusatsu need. But as I've said many, many times before, my name is James.
I'm Nicole.
And we've been Mostly Speakin Sentai. Bye-bye. 早朝は怖い顔して頑張れなんて叫ぶけど
Okay. Put that other chair in the middle.
Oh, we got the middle with you. Well, it'll just be a chair off.
It'll be a chair off for sure.
I'll go next door, ask them for a chair.
Yeah.
You want to know what? Let's sit in the middle.
Cherry go round.
But I want it to be full of cherries if we get any go round with cherries in it. Oh, it's so sweet and neat.
What about like chairs with cherries in them?
Chairs with
like
chairs
sitting...
with cherries in them?
No, chairs with cherries.
Okay, chairs with cherries. Why can't it be Cherry from Pee-wee's Playhouse?
Because it's fucking creepy.